You know when you run into a friend or coworker outside of work or home or wherever you might know them from, and it's really exciting, like you've never seen them before? Well, that recently happened to me while I was shooting a segment at Middlebury Consignment. Take a look. So today we're here at Middlebury Consignment with Dean. Dean, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
Miss, we are filming a segment here.
Well,
Teresa, what are you doing here? I thought you were home. Okay. So Dean, let's talk a little bit about the history of Middlebury Consignment.
Sure. Well, we opened in October of '09, and it's an interesting story. It was actually my wife's idea that we opened a consignment shop.
So your wife convinced you, and I'm sure it's the same way with many of your customers. A lot of wives come in here, and then they leave here, and the husbands are probably a little upset, right?
No, actually, most of the husbands are happy because they found great things at typically half the price of what they would cost new.
Well, see, that's the benefit, right, of Middlebury Consignment, because a lot of people think either, for me, when I first came in here, I was thinking consignment shop, you know, older things, maybe not so nice things, but then you walk in, and this is really nice, high-scale items and pieces, but they're at a more affordable rate, right?
Right. When we opened, we didn't want to be the typical consignment shop. We really wanted to attract high-end things, which is part of the reason we did this building to be architecturally significant, because it would show off the furniture the way it ought to be shown off. But the market has evolved, and ironically, things that we could sell 2 years ago and 3 years ago, we can't. Mm-hmm. And in fact, as your generation comes more into the marketplace, you're looking for more current, more contemporary styles.
Trendy-looking pieces.
Right, and we get those, but it's not, you know, always in stock, and to deal with that, we've actually brought on some lines of new furniture that are really great values. We only take things that look like they're new, and in fact, throughout our entire history, people have walked in and said, this isn't a consignment shop.
Right. Well, there's so much more going on here than just consignment.
Right.
So you can get bedding, there's customization,
Right.
there's so much more. It's like
We've evolved because customers asked us to. They've asked us to evolve into having the capability to help them decorate their entire home. So in fact, it's Middlebury Consignment and home furnishings.
And there's so much more going on. There's the cafe downstairs.
Right.
You can get fudge. It's really like an experience. You bring the family. It's not somewhere you come for 15 minutes and walk through and say, yeah, see you later. It's a full day experience almost.
Right, and that evolved, but it evolved from listening to customers. I mean, I'm on the floor, my family's on the floor, and people have made some really good suggestions. The cooking classes evolved because we were building a kitchen that was meant to be a high-end demo kitchen. And when people heard we were building a kitchen, they said, are you giving cooking classes? And we were never thinking of that.
Right.
After the 5th person asked, I polled the next 50 people. 48 said they'd come.
You've been in business now since 2009. What's the most fulfilling thing for you? Because you kind of just got into this business because of your wife.
Yeah, it was a business by accident. I think what's interesting about it is you meet new people every day. We're exposed to new furniture every day, new unique items every day. So it's like you don't do the same thing ever, every day. And I tend to like, you know, new challenges.
And it's amazing how much it's expanded since 2009. You were telling me how it was the first floor right when you first walked in.
It was 1,800 square feet when we started.
And now how many is it?
Well, now with our new annex that we opened in November,
30,000.
It's a total of about 52,000 square feet.
52,000. That's a lot of furniture. All right, thanks again to Dean for sharing a little bit of his time over there at Middlebury Consignment. But I mean, you really have to go there for, as I like to tell Teresa, it's like a fun day trip. You really got to experience this place in person. And coming up soon, we're going to be talking to Dean specifically about all of the consignment goods, just the consigned goods that are over there at Middlebury Consignment. And hey, maybe you'll even see Teresa over at Middlebury Consignment. And